Hi, and welcome to Turner Classic Companion. I am Max Jessup. First day of spring was like 5 days ago, but TCM doesn't care. What's easy for them as a network is to just base a whole lineup on a very loose theme. Sometimes it is a little bit more intensive. Like, I've done videos on like when they've had like the Pirate Day. They've had pirate episodes or whatever. And today they're doing spring episodes, but I really think it's less about spring so much as it's about the word spring. Let me know if you get where I'm going with this. Starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow, it's Spring Fever, a Joan Crawford starring, Edward Sedgwick directed silent picture about a shipping clerk who pretends to be Happy Gilmore to win an heiress's heart. Released back in 1927. A musical, Spring is Here, from 1930, starring Lawrence and Alexander Gray, directed by John Francis Dillon, about a love triangle. Bad boy the parent doesn't approve of, good guy she kind of likes, but, is very much, dad likes him. She's Torn. This is a 1 hour, 15-minute movie, mind you. At 8:45, Springfield Rifle. Okay, see, they're getting a little loose with it. An espionage thriller disguised as a Western starring Gary Cooper about, a Union officer in the Civil War trying to root out Confederate raiders. They have their own little Confederate spy ring. He's going to put a stop to that, by going undercover. About 10:30 a.m., we're still in the a.m. The Saint in Palm Springs, wherein a reformed jewel thief doing a good deed gets wound up in a murder plot. Classic stuff. George Sanders stars. Then Palm Springs Weekend with Connie Stevens. Spring Madness with Maureen O'Sullivan. And then you got the loosest ones. It's just like girls' names that are also flowers. So like Rosemary with Ann Blythe, Presenting Lily Mars with Judy Garland, and Blossoms in the Dust with Greer Garson. It's a sweaty lineup. Like that's, you can do better than that. I mean, I could think of some really good spring movies. I don't think enough people go back and revisit the original Bambi. That is one of the great spring movies of all time. Obviously, some people know it for the winter ice skate scene, but like the greatest song in cinema, there's an argument that Little April Shower is the greatest song in all of cinema. Drip, drip, drop, little April. I mean that facetiously. However, there is an argument that I think could be made, and I can't make it, but I'd love for someone to argue it with me. Drip, drip, drop, little April shower. What can compare to the beautiful sound? Drip, drip, drop, little April shower. What can compare to the beautiful sound?